Happy Saturday. Happy Seafood Saturday. Hi, Carol.
Hi, Danielle. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks.
Awesome. Thank you for being here.
Oh, of course. I always look forward to our lives. It's nice. It's
Me
fun.
too. Me too. And this is a special one. And we have Colleen in the chat. Hi, Colleen.
Hi, Colleen. Thank you for helping us today.
Thank you so much. And looks like we've got folks joining. Cynthia's here. Elizabeth is here.
Yes.
Linda, Marianne, Maria.
Hi, ladies. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining. Well, we've got a fun live plan today. It's mostly just some chatting, but also some sharing. And I do have a demo that I literally just started. It's not very far along. I'm trying. Hey, Bess. Hey, Molly. So yeah, but we have the new mix ready in the shop. It's called the Celebration Mix, and it is beautiful. And it's also it's going to be multi-seasonal. I feel like, well, not multi-seasonal, but multi-purpose. So right now for fall. And I love the way the featured design, you guys on the thumbnail, that was done by Carol. In her design, she just left out the red from the mix and made it very fall looking piece. You pull that red in and you've got a holiday themed piece. If you leave the red out and just pull in the orange, you've got Thanksgiving. So it's everything all together.
Yeah, exactly. Is a very flexible mix that we put together for you guys because we know how busy the season is going to start getting, right? We are in October already, which is pretty crazy. October is going to fly by. We're going to be, thinking about Thanksgiving very soon. And then as soon as that happens, we know that Christmas is right, the holidays are around the corner. So we thought about that, and we wanted to put a mix together that will help you, different purposes. Like Danielle said, is called Celebration because is for to celebrate the upcoming holidays.
It's perfect. I love it.
Yes, it's really fun. It's really nice.
So I think I'll bring my camera on really quick and just go ahead and show that thing. I have it centered, I think. Is it centered? There we go. I want to make sure you can actually see it when I turn the camera. All right, here it is. Oh, and I need more lights. My lights aren't totally on here.
Yeah, you know what? I just moved mine because mine was right on my face. It's getting hot.
This is the beautiful mix. So I did something different this time, guys. This is the mix here. And we did it our traditional way, where you can get all of the colors in a beautiful 16-gram jar. And this one is size 10 Delicas again, because that was such a fun one. We really enjoyed it. And this is going to enable us to do a little bit of pattern recycling, because there were some very loved patterns done with the sagebrush mix. And so if you do them in these colors, you will have a fall themed design in a pattern you already know and love. And so we thought, let's make that a possibility, along with some new patterns that are also going to be made possible by this color palette. And so both of the designs that I have planned can be worked with just the single jar. And I bet the same is true for your bracelet that we featured on the nail.
Yes.
And probably for the earrings, maybe?
For the earrings too, actually. Yes, absolutely. I was going to say that. So with one jar, you can make the bracelet that we're going to show you and the earrings that we're also going to show you. So I was able to, do those two projects with just one jar.
Awesome. That's perfect. But then if you're loving this palette and you're like, you know what, I need more. I did offer the palette version. So these are little 5.2 gram jars. And each one of these has one of the 7 colors in it, and you'll get all 7. And so that's another way that you can stretch to, do more designs. Yeah. And so that's what's currently in the shop, along with a few other extras. So the extras I added this morning, I put the owl from Carol's bracelet and the button from her bracelet. Those are currently in the shop. And then you'll also see featured a complementing Tila mix. This Tila mix I included because, or it's not a mix, it's actually a single color. It's Crystal Maria. I chose it because the herringbone stitch we've been doing with the delicas and the I just did that a couple of weeks ago. About, I think it was not last Monday, but the Monday before. And so I thought, oh my goodness, we need to have a way that that can be done with the new palette. So I threw this in the shop so that you can make that with this one too. Yeah, everything you need.
Nice. Yeah, I think this palette gives you a lot of flexibility. Like Danielle was saying, we have the mix ready for you, and we also have the palette. So you can go either way. You can, go both ways if you want to just grab it all. Or it's up to you. But we're giving you that flexibility because I think the colors are beautiful and they are perfect for if you just want to do something that is more fall, more autumn, it's perfect for that. But if you want to do something that is more, Christmassy, that is also good for that. So,
Yes, exactly. And that's one of the reasons I thought, oh, the palette is so perfect because it
mhm,
gives you the ability without sorting to say, okay, here's my fall, right? There's a beautiful fall palette there. And let's say you wanted it to be more Thanksgiving-y, you could do that. If you'd like it to be, or sorry, this one. And then if you want it to add at Christmas, you could pull in one of like that. There's Christmas. So yeah, lots of ways you can make it very, very themed for whatever you're trying to work on. So yeah, really fun. And I thought that this was a cool addition was to include the little. This owl has a copper wash on it. And so I was thinking it would work with the copper button too. I love the gold button you used on your design. But then I
mhm.
saw the copper button next to it and this really caught my eye. I thought
Oh,
that
the copper. Yes, yes, that's really
yeah.
nice. Mhm.
So I thought, oh, that would be kind of neat. So we have a lot of potential here to do a lot of really fun stuff. So should I switch to so you have something to show. Do you need
Mhm.
to switch cameras?
Yes,
Or
let me
Mhm.
do that. 1 second.
I can also do a share while you're switching if it helps. Let me know if it does.
Let's see.
Oh, you got it already. You're so
Yeah.
fast. Okay. I'm gonna make a highlight. Quick.
I'm working with just the camera from my laptop today. So
Okay.
it's a bit easier. Okay, so how about we show the bracelet, right?
Yeah, let's look at that first. That
Let's
one is the
look
one
at
that
this
was
first.
featured.
Okay, here we go. Actually, hold on. Let me close this because I cannot see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. All right. So this is the bracelet that I made with what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors of the mix. So I took, like Danielle said earlier, the colors that I took out were the reds. And it has a 100% autumn vibe without the reds.
I love that bracelet. It's so pretty.
Thank you. And you know what? And I think we should really mention this because the finishes of the delicas are so beautiful. And it makes it, I don't know if you guys can see, how the bracelet shines because of the silver line of one of the browns. But we also have the matte green. And it gives it such a nice a mix altogether. And I think that we try to do that with our mixes, right? We're not only combining colors that go well together, but we're also keeping in mind the different finishes of the beads that we use.
Absolutely. That's your specialty too. That's some of the magic things that you do when you make a mix. And I love that you did that with this one.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so this is peyote stitch. Let me open this up for you. It's just regular peyote. What is it? Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. 2, 4, 6. Yep, 6 rows. And what I did, let me just show you this. I I didn't know how to finish the bracelet. I'm gonna be honest. I was like struggling with that part. Like as soon as I got the mix, I knew what I wanted to do, and I wanted to make a bracelet just very simple, very thin, um, but I didn't know how to finish it. So I knew that I wanted to use leather because I feel like these colors with leather go very nicely. And so I started thinking, how to do the closure, how to finish the bracelet. And then I thought, okay, let's use a button. And what I did is I don't know if you guys can see there. I attached the button to the top of the stitch of the bracelet, right?
Okay,
I
that's
just
super
went
nice.
over and over, through a few different beads, just to make sure the button is very stable and strong. Um, that's one side, and then on the other side, what I did is I just grabbed a piece of leather and I made two loops, um, enclosed one loop in the same bracelet, and I had the other loop for the button.
That's so cool.
Yep. And the way that I secure these two loops that I made with the leather is the silk wrap. I made a silk. I guess it's a technique, right, Danielle? The silk wrap.
Yes. Yeah, people are saying they love your bracelet.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you guys are so kind. It's so encouraging and motivating. So, yep,
It's
here it is.
cute. Yeah, so we'll probably be able to demo that. I mean, I think if it's new to anyone, how to do that beautiful silk wrap that she did. So the cord that you used, to me, you said it was Ceylon? Is that what the
Yes, yes, I have it right here, actually, is this one.
pretty? Okay, so I should be able to draw some links for you guys for that. And I know for sure they sell that at beadshop.com. So you should be able to get that there. And for the leather, just kind of like anywhere that leather is sold. I don't have one single source for leather. I get it lots of places. I think I have such an old stash now that I don't even recall where I got it.
Yeah, same with me. Um, I believe this is 1.5 millimeter leather.
Okay. And
That's
actually, if you find yourself on Bead Shop shopping for the Ceylon, they have tons of leather. You can probably find it right there. I
let
bet.
me see if I can.
Yeah. So we can do that. We can oh, and I forgot to say two things at the intro because I was getting excited. But the two things I forgot to mention are that I have created a landing page for the patterns. And the pattern landing page is on daniellewixjewelry.com. And it's the very first blog post I've got under patterns and tutorials right now. Currently, there's only just my starting pattern up yet, but I'm going to do a pattern for the bracelet that Carol's holding. So that will be one too. And based on feedback, I was trying to figure out if you guys would like us to do a class for that, or just maybe like a quick one of the Monday night closure, like we just focus on how to do the finish, because it's just peyote, right?
Yep, that's all
Yeah.
right.
So maybe that's all we need is just a quick class on finishing it.
Yeah,
Did I?
we can definitely do that.
Yeah.
It's a nice and fun closure.
Versatile.
No,
Very.
yes, very versatile. Very, it's not very common, right? At least for me, because usually my closures are very with, toggle or a lobster. Um, but I wanted to do something different with this one for some reason. I wanted to incorporate the leather, and I didn't know how to do that until, um, I had this revelation, I guess, and created that.
And so the color and size, I'll get that info for you guys, and I'll put that on the website before we teach the class. So we'll have that
Mhm.
ready. And
Yes, I
other thing
think.
I forgot to mention is we're doing a giveaway today.
Oh,
And the
yes.
giveaway Colleen has already posted into the chat is #Carol. So if you put in #Carol, we're going to give away not one but two mixes to two lucky people. And so and I saw this question too. And so Colleen has posted the calendar for us guys. So let me go ahead and find that. Oh, and look, she posted the Ceylon collection as well.
Oh,
Thank you,
wonderful.
Colleen.
Colleen, you are so wonderful. You're on
She
top
is a
of it.
box. Oh my goodness. But so here's the calendar. Just I'm gonna pop that up one more time so you guys know where the calendar is. But typically, I go live on Saturdays at 2 p.m. Pacific, which is 5 p.m. Eastern. And sometimes it's just me. Sometimes Carol's with me. Sometimes I have other guests as well, depending on what we're working, what project. And then Monday nights at 4 p.m. Pacific, I do just a quick short, either pre-recorded video technique, or I do a live if I didn't get my pre-record ready, which happens a lot lately. So one of those projects will probably turn up on our Monday night as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me see what comments we're getting here. Oh, thank you so much. People are really liking the bracelet, and I truly appreciate it. Is you guys will be able to do this, like we said, with one jar, and also the earrings that I'm making, so you can make both projects
Ooh.
with one jar. I'll show you the earring in a minute. Um, but yeah, so okay, we'll put a class together for the closure, and yeah.
And I'll put the pattern on the website, guys. I might even be able to wrap that up today. I just need to just put it into my bead tool and print out a pattern for you. It's a really nice little stripy pattern. Looks gorgeous. I love the way you did that.
Thank you. All right. So should I show the earring now?
I'm ready if you are.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see how many of you recognize this pattern.
I recognize it. Oh, you made it so beautiful. Look at that.
Yes, look at this. We this is the pattern that we are repurposing from sagebrush. Yeah, let me see if I have it actually so I can show you guys. Uh, oops, there it is. One second. Okay, here we go. You guys remember this one?
I remember it. Oh yeah, it's one of my favorite things.
So now we have it in this mix.
And I will definitely update that pattern as well, guys, and I'll put that on the same landing page. That's so beautiful, Carol. You do such good work. I love it.
Oh, thank you so much. And this one, the top of the earring is a bit different than what I did in with the sagebrush mix. I just did a loop pretty much with beads with the delicas. It was
That's
much easier.
perfect. Yeah.
It
Plus,
was
I'm
much easier, I have to say.
finding. I'm
Um,
trying to get more, but I can't get more of the our little finding we did. I've got.
oh, right. Yes, yes, yes.
No,
That finding that we use. The other one that I used also was the wire guardian.
Yeah,
Um, but I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like here, I can show you for this one, I used the wire guardian, which was fine. But I kind of like the look of this better for some reason. I mean, it's personal
I do
preference,
too.
of course, but because just when you do the loop with the delicas, it's just a continuation of the earring, as opposed to when you do it with the wire guardian. It looks nice too, but it's like, okay, the earring ends there, and then you have your wire guardian. But
Yeah,
again, it's personal preference. I'm just talking to
yeah,
my
for sure.
husband.
I love it. I love that beautiful design. And so you have those two finished, ready to go. So those we even already have a video for the earring. It was for the sagebrush mix, but if I pop that
Mhm.
new pattern with the colors you've used in the right spots, if I pop that up on the website, I can also link you guys to the video for sagebrush, and that's another favorite that you can just jump in and get started on. So that's ready to go. And you had something else planned too, right? Another project that you wanted to do, or just in the
Oh,
process
yes,
of.
yes, yes. I have another project that I'm is still in my head. I haven't done anything with it yet. That will come later, at a later live that we put together. But yeah, I'm trying to come up with, well, not come up, but I already have the idea. But using our mix or our palette and the symbol findings.
Oh, yeah. The ones that have
So
3, is that the one that you were looking at?
the ones here, I can show you it. This one right here.
Oh, okay.
So I have an idea for a bracelet. I need to make it reality, and then if it looks good,
That's
I
always
will share it because sometimes um, things happen. But yeah, so that's the one idea that I have. And I was actually reading Sandy's comment. She's saying that she thought I may have done the fluffy French. Sandy, I have to tell you, I did think about it. I truly did. And I now that we have the whole palette, I'm gonna do it because I think it's gonna look fantastic in these colors. It's gonna be perfect for the holiday season, for when we have to go to Christmas parties or holiday parties or whatever you want to call it. I think it's gonna look really nice in that design. So I'm definitely gonna make that happen.
And that's a great segue into what I have to share too, because you guys are gonna love what. Okay, so here's the ideas evolution for me. Carol's fluffy fringe. She and I were talking about that. So that's got me thinking fringe earrings. And I combined it with another idea I had. And I came up with, well, I'll have to show you first. Okay, let me bring us back really quick. This is going to be my kilt earrings. It's a tartan. I made a tartan pattern and it's going to be a kilt. And hopefully this is cool. I came up with it because my family has a family tartan, because we're my grandfather on my father's side is Scottish, and so I made it's not our family colors, but it is the same kind of like pattern way. We have more blue and hunter green, and we don't really have any red or orange in ours. But I figured it would be so beautiful anyway, and it looks holiday themed. So here's about as far as I've gotten. And if you're looking for this loom that I'm using, this is from Jewel Loom, and it's an earring loom to create. If you're not a loomer, don't worry, you can square stitch this as well. And for the loom, I do have a link for you there where you can get those too, and I'll put that up in just a bit. But the whole idea for the pattern was that I was going to try to do layers, and I don't have it finished, but I have something similar I can show you really quick. So if you guys recognize the ones I did for Sam's Bead Shop, where I kind of had the cubes and I had 2 layers, this idea was inspired by fluffy fringe as well. But I wanted a way to, it doesn't all come out of the same bead, you know? So I'm going to do the same thing on this design. At the bottom row, I'm going to go ahead and ladder stitch on a front and maybe a back row, and then have the fringe be in 3 layers. What do you think?
That
And here's
is
the
so
link.
clever.
Colleen, amazing Colleen has put the link for the earring looms. So the earring loom will save you some time, because looming is a lot faster than square stitch, and it comes together not only quicker, but uses less thread as well. So if
Mhm.
you're interested in learning this, I am going to do a class to show the whole design. So that's the one I have planned currently. The only other idea that I had that I'm planning to do is to do this one. So my herringbone, my one that I do the herringbone with the TLS. So those are currently my only 2 ideas. But that said, there will likely be more ideas. But that's just
Can't
what I
wait to
got.
see it.
I can't wait to.
I'm definitely gonna have to join the loom class because I need help. When it comes to looming, yes, I need more practice, I should
Well,
say.
it'd be really awesome if you could join me for that live, because then,
Yeah.
I could get feedback from you as we're going, as I'm teaching, and it will be 2 of us to keep an eye on if there's questions and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it.
Oh, Linda, that is so cool. Yeah, so our family, my maiden name is Park, and we're part of Clan Ranald, which was under the MacDonald clan. So it was we were three down from the main and I'm not super educated on how this all works, but our family's slogan was, "My faith is constant in thee." And that's what is written from on my brother's headstone. And so it's it's like a meaningful thing for my family. So I thought I would create this. And it's like a really cool holiday feeling to do a tartan. I don't know why, but I always get holiday vibes from tartans. Maybe it's just the warmth of like the look of a plaid, right? But I did some research and trying to come up with like how to put this together. And what I found out was that if you say a plaid, that refers to like, I guess, the bolt of cloth and not necessarily the flannel pattern.
Oh, really?
The pattern, yeah. So anyway,
No
trivia
idea.
there. Yay! And so I'm getting lots of votes for the looming. So thank you guys for the brave support, because I know if looming is new to you, it's a brave thing to try, but it's also going to be really, really fun. So I think it's worth trying. And so as for when will the class be, I have not scheduled a date yet. I was trying to figure out what you guys think about. Would you want to do this in 2 parts? Let me bring us all back up so you can see all of this. If we did this in a 2-part class, we could do one class that's, hey, here's putting the warps on the loom. Here's how to start your rows and do your looming. And then we get back together after when everyone's got their pattern, the top part of their pattern done. And we can put the fringe on, add a little, the ladder stitch to put out the layers. Or we could do like a all-in-one, or I could pre-record part or all of it. So put your votes in there. I'll check through and read through, and we'll kind of go with what you guys like to figure out when to schedule it. Now, as far as the pattern, if you're somebody who already knows how to loom, pattern's already on the website. You can go download it, and you can change the colors. So you can take this pattern and plug in all the different colors if you want to change it and make it relevant for your family's tartan if you have one. And yeah, so I'm getting a vote here for the 2-part class.
Yeah, I mean, I think that will be a very good idea. And this comes from me not being experienced in loom. So, I'm a complete beginner when it comes to that. I think a 2-part class will be definitely helpful if we break it up the way you just said it, where we go over how to do the threads. What do you call them? Warps?
So the ones that are running on the loom, those are the warps. And so the warps they're kind of the base, and then the weft is the thread that you're going over and under with.
Okay. So see, I think all of that needs to be part of the class, like parts of a loom.
Let's put a date on the calendar. Maybe we'll do 2 parts. We'll start with the first and the second part. Let's see. So looking at my calendar, just trying to figure out what works. We can always figure this out later, but I know for sure the 12th. So the 12th next week, I'm doing the Sam's Beach Shop takeover for this time slot, because we're going to launch a special mix for his shop. Whoa. So what about the 19th? Would that work? Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'll have to look at my calendar and see if that should be fine. I mean, but yeah, let's look at our calendars and make sure that we find a date that works for both of us.
And I also have all of my Monday nights at 4 are currently not project slated. Like they're just set on the calendar, but I don't have projects planned. So we could do any of those Monday night at 4 class times too. And that's 4 Pacific. So for you, it's 7. Kind of late for you. Your dinner time.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, we eat late, like 8:30.
Well, maybe we do a special time. Tell you what, I'll talk to Carol after we are live here today. We'll get something scheduled. Oh, and Maria says the 19th is TGBE Fall Fest. Thank you for that info. That is good to know.
Oh, that's good.
I might even schedule this for the 19th just to kind of, because I'm helping Nile with that. So I'm going to be, I might be booked for that one too.
Right.
That's great info.
What we could always do is pre-record it. When you and I, have time, let's pre-record the part 1, and then you can just post it on a Monday. Could be one of your Monday things.
Yeah, if that works for everyone, I can do that. And then I can also make sure I'm available in the chat for questions. and or after that. We could even do a little Zoom. I don't know if we could do like a little. I have questions about looming Zoom. Let's figure it out. Let's figure out something because I want everyone to be successful and happy with it. But again, if you need the looms, Juliana gives you 2 of them, and it comes with these little, extra high risers, the new ones, so you can get your fingers under it, which is really cool.
That's nice.
Helps you work with it. I think it's really nice. Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to mention the thread I'm using is also in my shop. I have this color, and if you're going to be doing the chartreuse colorway for something else, I have this peridot as well. Those are so cute together. That would be fun. And then I got this one. And that's what you see here. It's a really nice match, actually.
Yeah, it is. It is a very nice match.
Yeah. So that's pretty much all I have planned currently, but the ideas never stop. And our plan for this mix a little different than what we've done on the past mixes where they were just 1 month and then when they're sold out, they're gone. I am planning to restock this one because the content for this is going to be more evergreen, I feel like. I'm going to restock this at least through December. So there's no rush to get it. If I run out, hit that restock request button in Etsy. I've set it up to notify me so that I know to start ordering and restocking. But not only did I really overbuy for this one, but I'm planning to add it if it goes away. So you won't miss it is what I'm trying to say. Don't rush. You won't miss it. It'll be there.
That's good. That's good to know. Yep.
Yeah, because I think every time we do something new, if we do something new a month from now, I want it to be in the shop. So we'll definitely.
Right. Exactly. Yes. So the loom that you have there, you said that is for earrings?
It's called the earring loom, and it has a cool story. But I got to meet Juliana for the first time at Bead Fest in 2022, where you were there as well. We took classes together.
Yes.
It was such a nice time.
My gosh, 2022, yes. 2 years ago.
It was like a long time ago, but I don't feel like it was that long ago. I feel like it was last weekend.
I know.
My life's going too fast. I needed to slow down. And just...
2022. Yeah, I remember that.
Molly, I love that. She says she thinks she already overbought. Yeah. You and me. We are the same.
We always do that. We're in the same club.
Yeah. Talk about Bead Fest. Oh my gosh, they were shopping there as well.
Wow, yes, for sure.
Yeah. But so the story here is I met Juliana, and when I walked in, she was doing her presentation, and afterwards she handed me her business card, but I didn't know it was a business card. I thought she was giving me a free loom. It was this little mini, about this size, but it was flat and it had the little combs on it.
I remember it. Yes. I remember you showed it to me. Yes, I remember.
And I got so excited, and it's like nobody told me it was a business card. So I didn't know.
That's really cool.
So I'm sitting there on the plane with a pencil for tension, warping it. And I made these little earrings, and I sent her a picture and told her thank you. And she's like, come on my channel and do that because that's crazy good. And so she actually turned it into a real loom. And so this is her invention that she came up with. And it's been perfected over the past couple of years where like it has this like little knotting edge on it. Okay. I'm super proud of it because I don't know, I just think it's really cool.
It is.
And it's really fun to work with. And so, yeah, and it saves thread. Cool. It saves you thread in so many ways.
Yeah. Let's see. Kathy has this loom that you're showing right now.
Oh, you do? Cool, Kathy. Yeah, yep. I figured a lot of you guys probably already have it. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Look at yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, Maria.
Aw, yay. Yeah. That makes me happy. And I don't know if looming itself is ever going to be ergonomic because I don't know about you, but when I'm looming, I'm like this. It's like this.
You know what? I don't know. We'll see. But definitely I'm looking forward to having that class. It's gonna be it's gonna be great. There are so many different patterns that I see, to doing looming, and I always stop myself because I'm not really, an expert in that.
Well, you would become one quickly because you're like this with bead weaving. It's natural for you. So I think this would just be another extension of that for you. Just go try it. And try it with the right teacher.
Yeah, right. We also need to focus on the closure, because that's kind of my
Yes.
weakest spot, really.
Oh, that's everybody's. That's everybody's, and
Like,
it's
how
something
do
that
I end this?
I can mention. Yeah. And so I just want to answer Marianne's question really quick. So the individual containers for so it is a pattern. The pattern only uses 4 of the colors. But I believe that there will be enough from the mix. But if you want to go ahead and grab the palette, it'll make it easier for you to lay it out A, B, C, D.
Mhm.
I think that would be potentially easier, you know? But that said, it doesn't necessarily need to be. I think you can, because what I did with the ones that we, with sagebrush mix was I just sorted it. I just laid out one of each of the colors in the order, and then I just picked it up from the pile as I needed it. So either way, good. Yeah. But if you buy the palette, you're getting about 36 grams. So it's double the quantity that's in this jar. There are 5.2 grams, 7 colors, and this is a 16-gram jar of 17 colors, like all mixed up. So I do think the palette goes a little further than the mix. But that said, I think it does still work. But if you're gonna make all the patterns, you might want both.
Yeah,
Just might.
that's true. Plus,
So what
having
else?
the mix is just so nice. I mean, I don't know you guys, but I love mixes. I just love seeing them and having them and just looking at them. I don't know, it may be a little weird, but I just like looking at the mixes. Um, so I think is having the palette is fantastic too, and it gives you more um, flexibility to make more projects. But to Danielle's point, you can always in the mix it's all together, and you get that nice
Yes.
combination.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Mhm.
And I can also, if anyone's afraid to try it or it doesn't seem like it would be as easy, I can teach you the square stitch method, which even though it uses a lot of thread, it is really easy. It's similar in speed, I would say, to peyote. Would you agree? Because you do lots of square stitch. You did a whole
Mm.
post for me once with that as a base, remember, for embellishing?
Oh, wow,
Do you
yes.
remember that one?
You know
This is
what?
wild.
The one thing that in my opinion, the square stitch is, besides that uses a lot of thread. Yes, that's for sure. It shows the thread more too because there's more of it. You know, so
Yeah,
that's one of the things that personally I don't like to show too much thread, or I try to show the
less
least
thread.
amount of thread that I can. The square stitch to me it shows more because you're using a lot more thread than with looming.
Right. Because it has
Um,
some passes through it.
mhm, mhm.
That's true.
So I
Yeah.
mean, we can
I think it's
show it too.
definitely
I mean,
too
and
many good things.
people decide which technique they like the most. And again, everything is personal preference. So yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. And then I was answering a question really quick about the thread. So, Cynthia, this is Miyuki beading thread, and this is color olive in my shop, but you can also get it in peridot. It's also really pretty. And both of these will go with our mix.
Oh, Sandy uses wildfire to
Yeah,
warp a loom. Okay, let me
wildfire is awesome.
really.
And
Okay.
there's speaking of classes, guys, I did a live not too long ago. I think it was forgive me, I'm not sure of the date, but it's within the last month where I did a size 10 Delica earring, fringe earring with the loom. I had a little rainbow pattern. So come to think of
Oh,
it,
yes, I remember that one. Yep.
the instructions for how to do this are going to be so similar to that.
So
So
this one is
there's,
also going to have French.
yeah. In fact, I don't know why I didn't think to bring those up. I should have. I was kind of rushing around this morning, but yeah, I have taught here for Seed Bead Saturday. Actually, Stacy was with me. I had Stacy Rabbit with me to do the little like rainbow dash. It
Mm-hmm,
was
mm-hmm.
the dark travertine tan, size 10 Delica, and I used the earring loom then too. So this is a really similar process to that. I think just the
Nice.
only difference here is that it's going to have a different pattern, different
Mhm.
work.
Okay. Can't wait to see the finished product.
I can't wait to because I haven't seen it either. Thank you so much, though. And we've been working on a lot of fun stuff. I think there's, there's one more idea actually that just popped in my head that we didn't do that we talked about though, and that was to do the lanterns.
Yes, the lanterns. That's right. We wanted to use that in October, but then we switch
Yeah.
our plan.
Well, I mean, but we're planning to, like we were saying earlier, we're planning to support this mix with content through December.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be something else that we do coming out because it had the lantern class.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So we
Yeah,
can
I
talk.
think that would be really pretty. The dangling lanterns.
Yeah,
That would
that's
be
what's
nice.
one idea I had for
Mhm.
that is so the ones that I used to do, for anyone that's not familiar with the lanterns, do you remember the beaded rope caps? The little stitch around beaded rope caps that we used for the netted rope bracelet we did.
Let me
This
see
goes
if
way
I
back.
have one here.
I think you have it, yeah, because it's from when was that? Gosh, that was a while ago. But did we do that in April? Was that April? Couldn't have been that long
I
ago.
don't remember. Oh, here they are. Let me show you guys. Sorry. Okay.
Oh, you have one! Yay! I should have thought to bring those up. There they are. Okay, so that's the beaded rope caps, guys. That is another cool story I could chat about. But my favorite thing to do with those is to make a tubular peyote bead and glue it in. And I found out that if you do the ring style, the zipper stitch kind of tube in
Mhm.
peyote with size 10 delica, it's like the perfect fit. And it makes a little tube bead with those little caps. But I thought, what if we just put a cap only on the top and the bottom had little fringes coming out?
Mhm, mhm. Yeah.
We can do that too. So that would
I
work.
think that's gonna look really nice. I actually have something similar to what you're talking about. These are 11 delicas. I don't know if I can show you guys, but it's something like this. What Danielle is talking about.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
See, because it's hollow on the side, so that little peg on the, and that's in my shop, guys. That finding that Carol was holding up, we have that for sale in the
Yeah.
shop.
Something. I mean, it's not perfect because these are not the 10 O's that Danielle is mentioning, but is something very similar to this. I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe I'll put it here on my mat. That will
Oh
help.
gosh, and in fact, the patterns that I have for size 10 delica for that finding, they're already on my website. They're like way back, and you have to dig through the patterns and tutorials. But if you go back a ways, in my
Yeah.
patterns and tutorial section, look for lantern necklaces. You can even just search lantern necklaces from my header. You're going way back to my TierraCast days, but I worked I worked on that part with Alan at TierraCast way back,
Oh, wow.
2018. So
Wow.
it's a cool finding. It's like and now I'm so glad, but we'll be able to get it. We'll be able to get it back because I think there's this new company that's making them now. But I looked into it and it's like special order.
Oh, okay.
But if you guys saw, I just teamed up. I joined Jill Wiseman's team, so I'm working with her now, and I know she could probably maybe stock them. So maybe I can send you there for them if we end up using a lot of them. But meanwhile, what I have left of my stock from TC currently in my shop, and you can go and snag it until I run out. And then I'm out. So, yeah, she was asking me what we should bring back from then, and I need to tell her that one's one of my favorites.
Yes, for sure.
I really like
Yeah.
that one.
It's perfect for the earrings that we're talking about right now.
I think it'll be so fun. Well, I'm getting some questions. Let me take a quick look really quick. So the Creative Soul Box is from Juliana and jewelloom.com. You can also go to julianaavilar.com. So she's got her Jewel School website through that. And then you can go to her Creative Soul Box through there or through the main website, jewelloom.com. Yeah, and then also I have an affiliate link, guys. And let's see, it is. Oh, right here. There we go. Oh, actually, this is a link to the project I was just chatting about. But I know up here, let me find it really quick. Because I know that Colleen posted it. Earring loom set. Here we go. There it is. Yeah, cool.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, and I'm forgetting even more info. You guys, I'm either getting a little bit like forgetful. I don't know, but I've just done where I need my own encyclopedia of like stuff because I forgot about these too. I also did a similar earring for Sam's, and this would have been,
When
gosh,
was that?
well, it would have had to have been after Bead Fest if it's the Lumi one. So it would have been. Oh, I think we were live together with Juliana, Sam, and I, and we did it all together as one. Was that the one? I
Mm.
remember it had kind of like an almost like Day of the Dead feeling to it because those bright colors we use like chair intensive check. Is that the one?
Oh, maybe that's it. I
Yeah.
wasn't there though. I don't remember that. That maybe
I
just
don't
was you,
remember.
Sam, and
I think it
Juliana.
was after we got back. We planned like a kind of a reprise of ideas.
Mm. It
Yeah,
was
she said to me I
years
have to
ago, but
release
yeah.
something. But I bet it's on my website because whenever I did a live, I would like create a blog post about it. Because back then I wasn't doing as many, so every time I did it, it was like I'd have time to do
Now
it.
Danielle is everywhere, which is awesome, right? That's
Well,
it's
I was
so
joking the other
great.
day with somebody. They asked me like, "Wow, go!" But I was like, I found my tribe, and it was just a lot more people in it than I thought. A lot more. So
Yeah.
it's good. It's all positive.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Um,
And
okay.
I feel like right now, I feel like I'm forgetting something. I always feel like that. Like I'm forgetting some special thing that I was supposed to talk about or share. But this is why we do the beating because it calms the mind and it helps you remember.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm actually gonna start working on my no, I start because I already started it, but I'm working on the pair for this earring.
Oh, the second earring. Yeah,
Yeah.
that
So
is super cool.
I'm gonna start doing that. Let's switch my camera.
Oh, neat. We'll have two demos going. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys keep those questions coming. I'm gonna just like stitch while we chat.
I don't know if the light
Needle
helps
size. See the
there.
needle size. I'm currently using a size 11 beading needle, and I think with size 10 delicas, you could probably use a 10 as well. They're pretty generous internal hole diameters, and I've never had any trouble multiple passes getting even like a size 10 through it, and that's even using wildfire. So feel free to be brave with needles and thread when it comes to this mix. This mix will take multiple sizes will work. Don't worry, it made it. I pulled the thread and it like took the entire loom with it. I've been super tired lately. I don't know. It's like I think it's just the weather changing.
Yes, something is going on, but this
Yeah.
past week was just so busy everywhere. It's yeah, oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know what happened, but yeah, a lot of things were happening at the same time. I think
Oh,
that's why
for
I'm a bit tired too.
yeah, me too. And I think also because my son's school, it starts at 7:50 and it's too close for the bus. So there's no bus pickup for us.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yep.
But even if there was, he'd probably still have to get up just as early to get the bus.
Mm-hmm.
But I walk him. And until it starts getting crazy weather here, I'm continuing to planning to continue walking him. So that means basically up at 6 every day. And I'm a night owl, and like I have genetic proof, like from 23andMe, that I'm not a morning person. They told me I'm one of the night people. I'm one of those people that stood watch. Okay, like I was there for you while you guys slept. In the morning, you paid me back, right?
Oh my gosh.
Not anymore. Nope, nope. Now I'm the one getting up. Because the only person who's less of a morning person than me in this life is my husband. He can't
Oh,
do it.
really?
No, he's a video game guy. So they're like all night. They stay up all night and just like
Oh, gotcha.
so it's me. It's me doing the morning haul. And I'm
Oh,
feeling it. I get to like 9:30 and I'm like, why do I why do I not want to watch shows right now? I want to watch shows, but then I'm like falling asleep. I never fall
Right.
asleep during shows. I'm laying there like, no, it's grandma time. I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, you know what? And it's just everything. I feel like everything is just going so fast, right?
It
Eh,
is. Yeah. Oh my gosh, time is going really, really fast right now. I'm like, please slow down, but I can't slow it
yeah.
down no matter what I do. The only thing that won't speed up is the speed it takes me to make my beadwork. That takes forever.
Yeah, that can be sometimes time consuming for sure.
Yeah, I ran into that this week. It's funny now because I got through it, but at the time it was less funny. But I made like a massive mistake this week.
Oh,
It
I
cost me like an entire day of work, and I
know.
packed myself kind of tight, so like a day was a big deal to me. And okay, so StreamYard released some new features, and I was like, "Ooh, new features!" And like I'm all getting all tech excited and stuff, and I'm playing, and I'm trying stuff. I recorded an entire video. Didn't bother to check it while I was recording. I used some new setting, a 4K setting, and I'm like, "Hey, 4K is cool, right?" Not that any of us even have a 4K TV or we're watching it online or whatever, but I just because I could, I decided I was going to try it. I didn't bother to check the frame rate. The frame rate it's recording for lives is slower, right? So YouTube prefers about 14, 15, right?
Okay.
I was recording in 4K at 15 frames per second
Oh my gosh.
for an entire hour long video.
So
Well,
that made the video what, blurry or what?
bad,
Like super bad.
unfixable and bad.
Oh God.
And I was just sitting there like Googling, like, how do you fix it if you've done this? And everyone was like, oh, you poor thing, too bad.
Too bad, redo it. That's how you fix it.
Like, now you'll remember forever.
Yeah.
Check your
Oh my
phone settings. But I would have, and a lot of folks think I would have had to have manually changed it to be wrong because I think it automatically like would be smarter than me. We're living in the land of AI, guys. There should be it should be Danielle proofed at least to some extent, but I found a way. I found a way to make it bad. So,
Ah,
Tana says she's goes to bed early. 3:30 a.m. Oh
wow.
wow,
What
that's
is it?
early. Why do you have to get up at 3:30 a.m.? Wonder
I
if you
go
were
to
about
bed early.
a essential
Oh,
shift or something. Oh wow. Either that or you're coming to relieve me from night watch. I was watching some show about like evolutionarily why people have different circadian rhythms, and there's like it's a total win for like protection of groups back in like the days when saber tooths were coming after us. But now it's like let a lady sleep, okay? You know,
wow.
we're good.
I like waking up early. I guess I'm a morning person. I guess that makes me a morning person. But I like to wake up at 5:30 if I can.
Party?
Yes, I mean that's what I aim for, 5:30, so that I can, go to the gym and then come
Oh
back
my
and
god.
do things at my own pace, not rushing, which never happens, right? I'm always rushing. I'm always late.
Wow. Okay, I'm super impressed right now. You go to the gym at that time?
I try, yeah. So the only time that I can go to the gym is in the morning, like before I go to work. And if I want to make that happen, then I need to be at the gym at 6:10 at the latest. I mean, I only go for like half an hour, 40 minutes. Um, but yeah, so I have a tight schedule in the morning, and yeah, it's. I mean, I try to do it every day. It happens. No, it happens actually maybe twice a week. But yeah, I try my best.
Wow, and it seems you're not alone because a lot of folks in the chat are saying they just wake up early too, like Linda does. And oh, and Vanessa says she doesn't sleep much. She's a night owl and gets up early.
Yeah.
Well, hey, that's a productivity dream right there. And Colleen
Oh,
says Mr. Colleen gets up at 4.
oh, 4. Wow. I wish I
Respect.
could do that. Oh man. I see
I
someone
just
from Baltimore. Audrey from Baltimore is joining us. Hi, Audrey.
oh hey, Hi.
I don't live in Baltimore, but I live very close to Baltimore. I work in Baltimore, actually. Yeah,
That's
hi.
awesome. It's a small world.
A small
I'm
world.
more than
Yes.
halfway through this pattern already. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's
It's
looking
going
really
really fast.
pretty.
Love it. It's asymmetrical as far as like how I decided to work it. Oh, and I just realized something, guys. Oopsie. I did something wrong.
Oh no. What happened?
I must be a little bit tired, but I worked it in the wrong order, so it's still going to work. It's still going to work, but I'm going to need to change the bottom fringe part for this, just for this one. But the fringe, I want the fringe to come out of this part right here. So I should have worked the loom part like that, you know?
Mm,
You know what? It's still going to be okay, though, actually.
it looks fine. Like on the
Yeah, okay.
loom, it looks fine.
I'm going to give you guys a heads up, though. I'm probably going to edit the pattern that's on the website because I realized that I've done something silly. I want it to, yeah. Okay, no, it's actually okay. I just need to make sure I instruct it properly. Hang on. No. Okay.
Lorena wakes up at 4:30 for 30 years to go to
Ooh,
work. I'm retired.
early. It's so early. Oh yeah. So guys, if you've already downloaded this tartan pattern, don't be like me. You got to work it from the loom pattern this way, because keep in mind when it comes off the loom, the sides with the holes are these sides. So you want to work the loom part of it like this from here up. And I'm going to go and add that information because I didn't do that here. So you need to work, this would be row 1, this would be row 2, 3, 4, and so on. And then your fringe will be built out of the side going that way. Because this, when you loom, the holes are on these sides. So it'll be in the video and I will correct that here, but I've just realized what I did. Oopsie. This one is just going to be a little, like it's not going to have fringe on it. Or it could, but it's going to have to run a different direction. I'll have to edit that somehow.
Okay.
I can actually do it. Let me think about how I would do that. Maybe I have 2 versions or something, like a different fringe pattern for this one. But did you guys see what I did? I worked it that way. But my fringe needs to come out of here.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay.
Yeah, definitely I need to be getting more sleep or something.
It could also be that, we're talking and beating, and sometimes, we just get distracted.
Yeah, and plus today's been really like, I didn't have like usually I have a morning to kind of like sit and stitch and prepare and plan. But this morning I had like a bunch of errands. I was out driving around. And then I had to get groceries and get that all ready and stuff. And
Yeah.
And then also I need to be totally 100% honest. The Adopt Me Halloween update came out. I don't know if you guys play Adopt Me on Roblox, but my kids are really into it. And mommy might be into it too, like more than the kids.
Oh my gosh, you're too funny. You play that too?
Roblox like all morning.
Oh my.
And then I'm like, oh, I gotta get groceries. Oh, I gotta get the live. And then I was like, oh no. But I already made like a bunch of I got a bunch of candy corn already. So like I got the most candy corn of any of the other moms in the game.
Yes, the players are. Oh my god. So you're ahead of the rest of the moms that play the game.
Well, maybe not. There's some good players. There's some really good players. But... Oh, and Colleen's spinning the wheel. Hey guys, let me put this up there really quick. Yay!
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's 6:00. Spinning the wheel. Let's see. Woo.
Yay! Oh, Nancy, go ahead and put your hashtag Carol so you can be entered. And this is true. Real life beating. Yes, real life beating, meaning sometimes we do overs. Luckily, this is not the full instructional video, so it's like
We'll get it corrected for you guys. Don't you worry.
And Melanie says it's her favorite. Looming is her favorite.
Oh, nice.
And Molly says order groceries and pick them up. Yes, definitely the way to go. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, let's see. Okay, we have some more people entering the drawing.
Yay. Yeah, we're gonna draw 2 winners today because I thought, this is a big mix. This is a big launch, so let's do a special one.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna dedicate some time tomorrow to actually packing orders, so I'm not trying to hustle and do that on Monday.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But the good news is like it's all ready, so I just gotta print labels, put it in the envelopes. It sounds like it takes less time than actually for some reason does. I don't know why. It seems to take a while, but I package really carefully. Like I roll it in tissue and I use bubble wrap.
Oh my gosh, your packing is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I'm serious. Your packing is so it's like you just took care of everything. You make sure that everything is safe in that box.
Oh, thank you. Girl, hey, we have a winner. 2 winners.
Oh, 2.
Cynthia and Debbie. Hey guys, congratulations.
Congratulations, Cynthia and Debbie.
Thank you, Colleen. Colleen is like the best giveaway person ever. She does the best. That's so cool. Well, awesome. So guys, if I believe I already have, and Cynthia, I know I've got you. So no worries, I've got you. Debbie, do I have your address? If I don't, send it to me DMs. Etsy is a good way. If you could just message me on Etsy and send it there. That's an awesome way to do it. I'm also on Facebook Messenger too. And just let me know where you'd like me to send your mix. And so I'll be sending this out to you guys.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. And you know me, I always drop a little extra present in there too. Yay. All right. Well, do I have anything I'm forgetting? I was going to say congrats again. I love Colleen. She's so awesome. She's the best.
That's funny.
So what do we have coming up? Monday. So this Monday, I'm probably just going to do something real quick because I have another live the very next morning. So Monday night, 4:00, I'll just jump on and maybe we'll just chat. Maybe I'll fix what I've done here and just give you a preview. I'm trying to figure out. I don't really have a plan tomorrow. For Monday. Tomorrow's Sunday. Where am I? And then Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. for me, I'm going live with Jill Wiseman on her channel, her Facebook. So you can find the link to that. It's the blog post. If you look on my website, it's the one right next to this one for this mix. So you can find a link to that there. And then let's see. Folks are asking when they'll see Carol next. We're working on figuring that out.
Thank you. Oh, that's so nice. Well, we need to do the. I guess the next time will be for the looming. So we need to come up with a date for that. Or actually, we're gonna pre-record it. So I guess we'll just find a slot on the calendar.
We'll find something.
Yeah. And plus, I also have that other idea for the bracelet using the symbols. And yeah, you guys will see me more. I promise.
Awesome. Yeah, anytime I have Carol, guys, I'll make sure to do an extra shout out so you don't miss her. And then for seeing me next, I will be so Tuesdays with Jill. Friday, I'm launching a pre-recorded video for Sam for Square Off. So that's showing those cool little facet box earrings. I don't know if I have them handy. I might actually. Yeah, I do. Okay. Let me show you really quick. Friday, my video for this goes live.
Oh, that's
and I'll be there in the chat. But he's launched a new cubes program, which is really cool. Look at those way those are. There's like a little notch in the side.
Yes.
I need to send you some of these. These are very, very cool.
Nice.
He sent me like a whole strand. So I definitely, if you have ideas, ideas, please share them. But I just came up with a way to put something on the side. So that's this Friday. And then, of course, this Saturday, upcoming Saturday, the 12th, we're launching a gemstone and pot inspired seed bead mix from Sam's Bead Shop. And I'll be doing that here at this time next Saturday, 2 p.m. Yeah. Those are the things like immediately coming up. And, I'm working on some other stuff too. Last Monday, we did a crochet project. I finished the collar. If you were here last Monday, we talked about doing crochet. Let me show you. I don't have it with me, but we talked about crochet on pipe chain. I did it.
Ooh,
I did it. Really like
cool.
Danielle is going to teach it, but I will show you a sneak preview of it. So that's coming up. And what else? Calendar, Stacy, 26th. And then for the 19th, I need to put something on the calendar for the 19th, but I got to figure out what's going on with TGBE because I don't want to overlap that.
Yeah, right.
Choose one, right? So if there's something going on at the time that day, I will reschedule it. So just keep an eye on my calendar. And,
or maybe we could do it a Sunday too. I mean, I don't
always move it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to look.
It's a big event. People really don't like missing it. So.
Yeah, Lorena is asking if I'm on Facebook. So I'm on Instagram. Facebook, I don't really get on. I don't have a Facebook page for my jewelry. Yeah, but I do have my Instagram. So please feel free to visit to see all the inspiration that I have on my posts. And yeah, it's I try to post all of the work that I do, all the projects that I design. So yeah, you can find me there.
So
yep.
All right. Well, hey, unless there's any more questions, I'm doing a quick scan, but I will let you guys go. And I want to thank Colleen for being with us here today and supporting our chat and our giveaway and all the links and everything. So just have a great rest of your Saturday, and I will see you guys Monday. All right.
Thank you, guys. Bye. Take care.